And having the strength to break those chains is what I'm hearing, Sagittarius. Good for you. Look at these majors, the Temperance, the World, the Strength card. Hey there, Sagittarius. How are you? It's your Force Fairy here. Nice to see you again. Well, it's time for your mid-month, Sag. Let's take a look at what the sheath of Sagittarius are doing for the next couple of weeks. Now, let's get an oracle card to set the tone of this read. And it's for all Sagittarius placements, wherever Sagittarius is in your chart. And it's a general read, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Now, Sagittarius, let's take a look at what's going on with the sheath of Sagittarius. I'm always curious. Integration, look at that. The frequency of integration supports our embrace of every aspect of ourselves, allowing what we perceive as positive and what we perceive as negative to harmonize in a balanced symphony of life. I'm really picking up from this one, Sag, that not to sweat the small stuff, right? That you're integrating both shadow and light. So you've done the shadow work. If you've done the shadow work, it's accepting that within you. The things that you've done, the things right down to the things that you've thought, done, spoken, and I'm going to say forgiving yourself for, whether it be thinking negative thoughts, being too critical on yourself or others, being judgmental on yourself or others. And this integration card really speaks of accepting fully and completely, supports our embrace of every aspect of ourselves, allowing whatever we perceive as positive and whatever we perceive as negative to harmonize in a balanced symphony of life. Well, isn't that really what the Temperance card is about, which is your card? Bottom of the deck, prosperity. The frequency of prosperity supports our feeling of well-being by allowing the inclusion of everything that makes our body, mind, heart, soul, and spirit sing. Oh, this is such Sagittarius energy. It invites us to express ourselves in joy and celebration of the abundance and riches that the universe provides. Let's go, Sagittarius. Let's see what the tarot has, because that's beautiful. Prosperity and integration. Integration on the table, prosperity underneath the deck. And that which you might not see is the prosperity, right? Whatever, for me, as a reader, what's underneath the deck is what you might not see. And you might not see how prosperous you really are with that prosperity card underneath the deck. So let's see what the tarot has about integration. Integration is accepting what you perceive as positive, what you perceive as negative. It's and integrating them both. That's accepting everything about you, every aspect of you. I'm beginning to use the W's and L's, the L's being losses, as lessons. I now see those L's as lessons. What did I learn from that? And what can I take that with me, even if it's a loss? Whether it be loss of a job, loss of a business, whatever, loss of a relationship, loss of family, whatever the loss is for you, Sagittarius, what have you learned from that, L? And are you taking with you? That's an interesting sort of way to view it, isn't it? And then the other thing I'm sort of picking up on is neutralizing energies. When someone comes at you, aggressively, how can you neutralize that energy with love and acceptance? Integration. That's beautiful. Okay, I gotta focus on the tarot. The tarot's sort of waiting for me. Okay, let's get to it. Okay, tarot. Okay, let's take a look at what the sheath of Sagittarians, what this integration card is all about for them. Let's take a look with the tarot. Let's take a look for the sheath of Sagittarians right there. Look at that. The sun. First card out, Sag. The sun. Beautiful. Are you the sun that shines on others? That's what I'm feeling. That you are. Like people look forward to seeing you, to talking with you, to even just going out for a coffee with Sagittarius. You are the sun. You're warm. You are the ascended fire. What crosses this is the Two of Swords. A tough decision about what makes you happy, about following that path. Yes, and the Chariot card. Your higher self is saying, get going, Sag. Get going. Make that decision and take a different path. It could be through work with the Eight of Pentacles being your focus and foundation. In the past, the Hierophant. This really speaks to me of spiritual learning, the teacher and the student. And again, I mentioned, what have you learned from the losses, from the L's? What are the lessons? In the future, Six of Pentacles, you have, oh, this is beautiful. You have learned that when it comes to work, any work, because it says here on your card, to harmonize in balance, in a balanced symphony of life, to really embrace every aspect of ourself, to then harmonize in a balanced symphony of life. That's what this Six of Pentacles speaks to me about. Equal give and take. Is that what you've learned? Not to give all that you've got, to not be able to receive anything in return, to being taken advantage of. All your hard work, all of your positivity. How do you see yourself, Sagittarius? Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords. And it brings me up to this Two of Swords. You're of two minds when it comes to a decision that has to be made. It is a tough one. How other people see you. Nine of Wands is being exhausted. Could be from work. That took advantage of you. For some, hope and or fear is the Nine of Swords. Being stressed. Do you see yourself as being aware of, seeing something that's not, something that's shady? And the Two of Swords, and you're worried about having to make a decision. It could be with shady business for some of you. And the outcome, Five of Pentacles, a struggle. And it could be a financial one. You could be, screaming at the screen here saying, Forest Fairy, I can't leave my job. Yes, it sucks. I make the best out of it with the sun here, but really, I gotta move on. But I can't. All right, Sagittarius, let's get some clarifiers on this and see. That which you might not see in the bottom of the deck, the Five of Cups. Yeah, being disappointed. Being emotionally disappointed about not being compensated with the Five of Pentacles. Having to struggle just to pay ends meet. And yet still keeping a positive outlook on life. That's power right there, Sagittarius. You know it is. It's powerful. It's powerful. All right. Let's clarify the sun. The sheath of Sagittarians. Let's take a look. Why is this sun card out? The first card out. It's a powerful first card to come out, I'll tell you that. And what's crossing it is the Two of Swords. That's what helps or hinders you, Sagittarius. So is this decision that you have to make going to sort of solidify your happiness? Are you happy to make that tough decision? For some of you, right? The sun. I'm going to take that one. Tough decision right there. Can't make this up, can you, Sagittarius? You have a tough decision. Let's see what else comes out. Clarifying the sun. Ooh. you to end something and start something brand new. Does it have to do with work? Let's find out. The Chariot, higher self, is saying, move forward, Sagittarius. Be patient with this decision. This is you. This is your major. You've come out that yes, you are in fact saying, yes, Forest Fairy, I am going to get in my car, get in that chariot, trust in the divine, and move forward. Ooh, and you are cutting out. Look at this. You are making a tough decision, as the King of Swords does, but detaching from any and all emotions that could keep you where you are with this Eight of Pentacles, or take you in a direction that is not going to bring you the happiness that you deserve. All right. Being patient with the ending. Okay, so let's see what this Eight of Pentacles is about. The Devil. Look at this. Temptation. Being chained. I'm hearing it. Being chained to a job. To a job. Work. Being chained to it. And having the strength to break those chains is what I'm hearing, Sagittarius. Good for you. Look at these majors. The Temperance, the World, the Strength card, Clarifying, the Chariot, the Sun. Wow. And the Hierophant. Let's take a look at what in the past, teacher and student, I'm really feeling spiritual study and practice. You have a different path to take. We have the Two of Swords twice, and now the Two of Wands. You have chosen the path of spiritual study and practice. I really feel that. Because you've seen through the veil with this Four of Swords. I'm switching it because I'm going to put those twos together. It's a tough decision to switch paths. When you feel like you're chained to a job, to a company, to a home, I'm really feeling job and company, and that could be a city that you don't want to live in anymore, right? You're seeing through the veil with this Four of Swords, and you're really focusing in on that study. And this was in the recent past, to really follow your intuition, your happiness, to take a different path. Beautiful. So, reciprocity, the Six of Pentacles in the near future, Sag. Yes, look at this, the Knight of Cups. This really speaks to me, this Knight of Cups, is working with others. You could, especially with, and again, I always see this image as sweet words, sweet sentiments, really being romantic and in the imagination. And really finding people to work with, because I'm really feeling this is a work energy that sees your creativity, that appreciates your imagination, and will also dock at the imagination station, because that's where Sagittarius lives a lot of the time, which is why they're happy with that Sun card. All right. Yeah, and emotionally leaving. You're emotionally leaving that which is ending, that you've put so much time and effort into, and you're emotionally leaving those empty cups and looking for those that don't need their cup filled with your optimism, with your happiness, that they can do it themselves, and they have the strength to do it themselves. And that's, moving forward, Sagittarius, are the only people that you're going to work with. Creative people, loving people, imaginative people. Okay. How you see yourself is very interesting. The Seven of Swords. I'm curious as to, is this keeping something quiet? What is this? The King of Wands is clarifying the Seven of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So, falling right below this Knight of Cups, that you, in the near future, are going to find those that see you, that appreciate you, appreciate your creativity, appreciate your optimism with the Sun here. This King of Wands is really speaking to me about leading those away from the chains of the devil, leading those out of the lies, the betrayal, the deceit of the Seven of Swords, by inspiring them to take a break with the Four of Swords, to do some spiritual study and practice with the Hierophant, and to take a different direction. You see the shade, and you see that when the wheel turns, those people who have been working on this shady realm will be heading back down to the bottom of the wheel. Now, if this is you, Sagittarius, remember your first card out is the frequency of integration, and it supports our embrace of every aspect of our lives, allowing what we perceive as positive and what we perceive as negative to harmonize in a balanced symphony of life. This is you really being loyal to you. If you've been doing shady stuff, and no judgment here, no judgment at all, whatever this means to you, this is you being loyal to your integration, to yourself, to see where you can improve, to see where you might have taken delight in ending relationships or ending jobs. There's a little bit of that. I have to laugh because I've been there too, Sagittarius, where you're calm, cool, and collected on the front, right? You say, yes, I'm giving my 2 weeks notice. I've found something else, blah, blah, blah. And what you're really not saying is how toxic this work environment is that I've been chained to due to my overspending, right? All of these would be considered negative aspects of oneself, and really integrating and saying, yeah, I've stopped online shopping, but you're not going to tell the person who you're giving your 2 weeks notice to. No. This is all quiet. But with this King of Wands, I really feel that you're standing by. You're not judging yourself. You're just changing your behaviors. You've gone deep with this Hierophant. You've done some shadow work, right? You've done some spiritual study, and you're kind of going, yeah, at this time, I kind of feel, says Sagittarius, I got to hop onto that Sun card. I've got to see the optimism in the world. If I fall victim to negativity and what they're pumping into this matrix, I am going to be at the bottom of that wheel when I've been there for a while. I've been there for a hot minute. I need to get up, get moving, get positive, and really integrate what it is that I've done. That might have been a little Seven of Swords there, right, Sagittarius? Yeah. And really pick up my optimism, as they used to say. Pull up your socks, right? Well, Sagittarius is doing that. Beautiful. And with this King of Wands leading others to do the same, and not to judge themselves, not to be too hard on themselves, but to change their behaviors. Okay, so this has really left you tired with the Nine of Wands, and other people are seeing it. Clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. You're not letting any opportunity pass you by, are you? And do you see how that Ace of Pentacles really looks like the wheel? You know that it's time to change. I love that about you, Sagittarius, and taking a look at things from a different perspective. That even if you're in the Five of Pentacles, because maybe you've already started on that side gig, you've put your 2 weeks in, you've quit your job, and you're working on, let's say, your channel, your podcast, your music, your whatever it is that you're creating. And it has cut your income in half with that Five of Pentacles and the struggle. You're taking a look at things from a different perspective and are still optimistic and are still full of light, are still the sun. Even though you've closed out a karmic cycle, closed out a lesson in your life in this lifetime and moving on to the next chapter, you realize that with a different perspective, I still got a roof over my head. Hey, I still have something to eat in the fridge. And hey, I still got this. That's what I see with this Hanged Man. Taking time, along with the Four of Swords, taking time to surrender, taking time to stop, taking time to just rest. Rest your mind, rest your heart, rest your soul, because the next phase of your journey is going to bring you nothing but happiness and opportunities. Nine of Swords, you're stressed out about it. This is a hope and a fear. You're stressed out. You're tired. Yes, because of the Nine of Wands. Absolutely. You're stressed out. Don't worry about it, Sagittarius. Yep. Look at that. Look at that. The Ten of Cups. Taking a look at things from a different perspective, from a loving perspective. Beautiful. And the Five of Pentacles. Last card out. Clarified by the Three. I did say that this Six of Pentacles felt like finding people who see your creativity, see your optimism, that see you. And through this financial struggle, you are seeing others who might be going through the same thing with the Three of Pentacles, but going from what would be a big corporation keeping you chained to corporate enslavement and slavery to the Three of Pentacles, something small, something new, something fresh, something innovative. And the Page of Cups that has to do with your creativity. This also, for me, the Page of Cups is also something brand new that you love to do. And we go from the page to the knight right here, as well as forgiving yourself. And that is going back to the integration card. If you've been shady, that's okay. We all have. Like, let's be honest. We've been lying to ourselves. We've been falling victim to the matrix. We've been believing whatever it is that's put out there instead of really going deep, searching our souls, searching ourselves. Who are we? Why are we here? And doing that work. And it looks like you have come to a place where you're working with people who are also unchaining themselves to this negative narrative. Beautiful, Sagittarius. And that which you might not see, emotional disappointment. And the Seven of Wands. This could be you standing up for those that weren't there for you. And that's what you did not see. And it's coming to light. With the Sun card, with the Chariot card, it's finally coming to light. With the Hierophant and the World card, and the strength to end those relationships that weren't there for you, Sag. They weren't there for you. And you're finally seeing it. Five of Cups. Damn, that sucks. Why did I fool myself? Why did I lie to myself that these people cared for me, that these people were there for me? When it comes down to it, they're not, right? They're still chained. Well, watch me as I walk away, says Sagittarius. Beautiful. I see 552. Let's do 552 and get some angel numbers on this. 552, Sagittarius. 552. You are being invited to take light, joy, and peace into your home, your relationships, and everywhere you go. Sun card, first card out. That's exactly the message from the angels. I see 7 to 8. Let's do 7 to 8. 7 to 8. You are being presented with an opportunity, Ace of Pentacles, to make subtle changes to your path, Two of Wands, so that you are more in alignment with your initial intentions. Reconnect with your initial wishes, then evaluate what is happening now and make any necessary changes. That's the King of Swords and the Chariot right there, and being patient with those changes, with those adjustments, with the Temperance card there. Beautiful. Last one. I see 659. Ooh, I also see 599. Let's do 659 and then 599. 659. Know that your energy is expanding and your awareness of all things spiritual is increasing. Hierophant right there. Your recent actions and choices have been aligned with love. Sun card. Your inner teacher is speaking loud and clear. Teacher, student, Hierophant right there. A difference of perception right there with the Hangman. Beautiful. And the wheel is turning. This is beautiful, Sagittarius. Okay, last one. 599. 599. Last one. You are in a space of deep knowing and connection. Trust the divine wisdom that is coming to you and moving through you. And that's what I see for you, Sagittarius. And I'm sure I'll see you again. Take care from your Forest Fairy. Bye for now.